Alright, I got another Junk Hunter special for you, fresh off the street. This was about maybe 300 feet away. My neighbor was throwing it out, and I have picked up a lot of little vacuums like
it's
this.
Full of someone's accoutrements. Look at it.
That's not what that means. I picked up a lot of little vacuums like this, and I use them as small dust collection units.
That thing is the devil.
It's a dirt devil.
I tell you what, finally found something that sucks.
I'm going to show you how to turn this into a micro dust collection unit for your workshop tools. Most of the time when I find these little vacuums, there's actually nothing wrong with them other than needing to be cleaned, or they need a little belt. A lot of times people just get these things so clogged up the belt snaps. Looks like there's something else in there. I don't know if that's a filter. Doesn't look like it's supposed to be in there. We'll get it out. You see in there? All kinds of hair and stuff twisted around. We got to get that out of there. Them's look like accoutrements to me. Oh, good Lord, Memphis. I already told you, it's not what accoutrements means. Now, once you've got the cylinder all free of hair, dust, and dirt, the accoutrements! Those are not accoutrements. Stop saying that. The next thing to do is to check out the main failure point, which is right here. And as we can see, it is full of hair and other things. So it looks like there's even a ribbon in there. But before we get to that, since it is spinning, let's see if this thing will turn on, which my guess is yes. I'd say that's working. Now this could be very easily fixed, but I have no use for this as a rolling vacuum, but I do have use for it as a micro dust collector. Oh, and look, we have a snap belt, which is what I had assumed was the problem. And even though this thing is snapped, this is still good. This is good sturdy rubber. This could be used as a hinge on something, if you're trying to hinge something that needs a little flexible hinge, so don't throw that out. This right here, not really much use for this. Sometimes they have bearings. You know, maybe we'll pop that open and look and see about the bearings, but for now, eh. A little roller wheel. That might come in handy for something. I don't know, maybe. And by the way, I save all these screws and put them in my screw box. They're perfectly good for wood if they're good for plastic. Now this again is a good handle. Maybe this could be used for table saw push block. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. And that's some kind of metal, maybe aluminum, maybe steel. Not too sturdy, but again, we'll figure something out for it. Now the thing I find interesting about this one in particular is look at all this nice hose that they've got that goes from the bottom all the way up and around to where it actually collects to the dust collection cup, tray. I don't know, what do you call this? The container, right? But I don't see any attachments for this. Oh, wait a minute. No, I spoke too soon. There's a fast disconnect right here. So apparently there were attachments, but I didn't get them. We got a cozy little filter right here, which comes out and can be cleaned. So that way we get some good suction. So that one we leave alone. This one we go and clean. Is it completely clean? Probably not. But we got enough out, right? Well, now we see that I removed the part that this snaps into, so we're gonna have to put that back. This bit right here. And look at that, comes right off. This may come in handy for something else, but this is for wrapping up the cord, so we're gonna have to cut that loose. They make it so easy. Look at that. That's like I just stick it up next to something and it just sucks everything up for me. Cool. Now, this is junk, but I have a thing for wheels and making them into bench cookies. These are vacuum cleaner wheels. Homemade bench cookies. They're delicious, by the way. So, I'm going to take these off. Pretty easy compared to some of the other ones. But, look at that. It's bench cookie size. So this is nearly done. The one thing we have to take care of is this right here, which is the belt drive, and we're not going to be using that. Now, even though we cut off this post, the drive shaft is still going to spin, so this is not really safe. So what we're going to do is take a used detergent cap. That's nasty! How is this nasty? It came off a detergent bottle. It's nasty! Oh, good Lord, Memphis. Anyway, all you want to do is just figure out, give it a little bit of room. So, that much we need to trim off. Alright, the next step once you have your cap cut is to get it on there. So you take a little bit of hot glue. It ain't hot glue! It is so hot glue. It don't look like glue to me. Put it on the inside, because hot glue will drip down. And then put it in place and glue it on the outside. So this way you have sort of a double seal. And if for any reason this comes off while you're using it, glue back on. You could use something a little bit sturdier than hot glue, but I found that it works pretty good. Now for the most part, this is done. It is now a self-contained unit. You can set this up with a machine that needs dust collection and have individualized free dust collection, since I found this on the road. Didn't cost me anything except a little bit of time, and I got to show you guys. I'll show you how my other dust collection units are set up. These two units service the entire table. This is dedicated to the bandsaw. As you can see, it goes directly into the back. Whereas this hose for the second one is right now connected all the way to the 12-inch disc sander. But these hoses disconnect right here, and I can reconnect it to use with the bench grinder easily. And I also have a hose attached to this sander. What I might end up doing is, because this one is dedicated to the bandsaw, I might swap this out and put the Dirt Devil here and actually take this one and attach it to the table saw. So the table saw has its own collection, which it does not have right now. Everything just falls and pools on the ground. Either way, I hope you guys really like this video, and I hope that maybe this will help you out in your shop.
It's still a deal with the devil. The Dirt Devil.
Just ignore him.